2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Los Angeles Clippers facing the Indiana Pacers. So the Clippers win the tip. Paul with the ball. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Griffin is out there with Barnes. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Jordan in at the 5. Now here's Stevenson following the shot by Chris Paul.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
It's stolen by Hill. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's George. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. George has got the opening basket of the game for the Pacers. On the wing, Barnes. It's stolen by Hill. And a fast break now for the Pacers. George finds Stevenson. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Jordan's shot is off.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here's Stevenson. Inside. Here's Hibbert. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Paul against Hill. Pass to Redick. The 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
Hill passes to Hibbert. Outside, George. Hill against Barnes. Hill, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. The free throw off from Griffin.
There's some unique qualities to the play of Blake Griffin, a big with incredible handles and passing skills who can still throw it down.
Shot's good by Turner.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Jordan trying to free himself up. Good on the bucket. Griffin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Maybe that's the separation, right, Kevin? His skill at his size and then converting through contact. Such strength from the big man.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Stevenson. Outside Hill. Lets it go with the 3. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist.
The rhythm and timing right there, impeccable, and the experience of George Hill to recognize when to shoot off of the pass.
All up top, he's guarded by Hill. Paul kicks to Redick. Oh, Griffin in position, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, check out the hops on Blake Griffin. Just one of those lethal alley-oop threats in the NBA.
We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
Now here is George on the wing hill. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Left side, Redick from deep. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
I love how Redick gets it going from distance. Really a tremendous three-point shooter.
And there's the pass to Turner to end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
That's what we saw with Evan Turner before he joined this ball club, was the ability to play multiple positions, and he's so versatile. He can do a little bit of everything, run the team through him, and also be an off-the-ball scorer.
And he sinks the second. Here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Griffin. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
That's some incredible concentration there. Griffin destroying the defense and making the and one look simple.
And he's just had one attempt at the line earlier. On the free throw, no good. Pacers trail by 5. Outside Turner. Redick against Stevenson. Here's Hibbert, another shot, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Outside, George. No good that time. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 5-point game.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now, here's Stevenson. He's He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, Paul George doesn't get up a ton on jump shots. That time elevated a little bit more and still made the J.
To the paint and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Pacers trail by 5. Hill finds George. Outside Turner. Over Barnes. Here's Hibbert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Indiana, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And Hibbert hits them both. Clippers leading by 3. Paul surveying the floor, and they double up Paul, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here are the Clippers. Paul is doubled. Here's Redick, and stolen by Hibbert. Hill has the open look. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Hill's got 5 points so far.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Paul. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Paul. That zone between the arc and the paint might be his favorite. A career 50% two-point shooter.
Now here is Hill. He has 5. Back to Hibbert. Shot clock at 5. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. .110 left here in the first quarter. Hibbert dishes to Turner. 2 on the clock. The shot misses. Good D by Barnes. Oh, Griffin in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. George passes to Hibbert, and it's blocked by Jordan. Griffin kicks to Paul. Griffin.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
That's a beautiful jam.
Wow, Blake Griffin giving you all the highlights right here. His jams igniting both the crowd and his teammates.
And George, here we go. And that one is good. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Griffin. Excellent D there from George.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
Blake Griffin getting it done for the LA Clippers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 3. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Griffin is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Matt Barnes. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Collison in at the point.
He weasels his way to the inside there, and that little breathing room, that helped George Hill to score.
Collison against Hill. Here's Griffin. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 3.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside Hill. Outside for George. Mahinmi trying to get open. And there's Paul George on the assist by Hill.
And George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Hill against Collison. Stevenson outside. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. They double him with Jordan. Stevenson left side. Puts up a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He feeds it to Crawford. And the shot goes in. Crawford's got his first points of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Pacers trail by 3. Now here is Hill. He has 7. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. And Jordan sends it back. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And the Clippers making a change here. Turkoglu's checked in.
Hedo. 'Turkoglu. 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 'Turkoglu
Shot clock at 2. They get it back. Mahinmi, they shoot again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. Mahinmi hits them both. And so Collison will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. He kicks to Turkoglu. And the rejection by Mahinmi. Barnes against Hill. Lob pass to George. And George with the stuff.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Collison finds Crawford. And here's Griffin. He's guarded by Stevenson. Turkoglu passes to Griffin. Clock at 6. Over Mahinmi. Griffin's shot is off. Indiana leading. George dishes to Hill. Stevenson outside. To the middle. Here's George. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got 4 assists in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
There's Crawford with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Crawford's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
The arc, how about the parking lot, Kevin? Crawford sinks those shots a lot, no fear whatsoever.
Outside, George. To the inside. It's stolen by Turkoglu. Now here's Collison, the fast break opportunity. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Hill kicks to Hill. Pass to Mahinmi. George looking over the floor. Collison in the post. Mahinmi on him. A nice shot by Collison. Collison's got his first basket of the night.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him. Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Barnes up top. He's guarded by Hill. Now Stevenson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Griffin against Stevenson. Griffin finds Crawford. Outside Collison. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. And the Pacers with possession here. 4-point game. Crawford against Stevenson. Hill inside. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. Evan Turner. He's checked in for Solomon Hill. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Paul's checked in. Here's Crawford. He has 5. Here is Paul. Pass to Griffin. Here's Turkoglu. Guarded by Mahimi. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Just 4 to shoot. Barnes against Hill. Barnes can't get it to go. Lob pass to George. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Great timing there. Paul George rising up, collecting the ball, and throwing it down.
The Clippers in the lead. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
For Los Angeles, they have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. Free throw drop for Paul.
At this point in his career, Chris Paul is all about trying to get that elusive championship. Will play whatever role it takes to get that mission done.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good from Paul.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside, George. 1:37 left to play here in the second quarter. Hill kicks to Turner. Over Turkoglu. And too long on the shot. Clippers leading by 4. Paul left side. Barnes passes to Paul. Paul is doubled. Here's Griffin. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Turner dishes to Hill. .55 seconds left in the second quarter. George, that's a two-pointer, but they'll get another chance. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
For Indiana, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Hedo Turkoglu. That free throw good from Mahimi.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Paul George with the steal.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Don't want to rush it, but you don't want to take too much time here.
And Mahimi with the stuff.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Griffin. And the pass to Redick. Over Turner. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And here's Hill for 3. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Nice job there from George Hill setting up. He's an effective three-point shooter.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly. And so far, he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding. They made a concerted effort to get the glass clean.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks, That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. They lead by 4. They've got Roy Hibbert. Mahinmi is out there with Evan Turner. Then there's Hill. And it's Stevenson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Barnes looking around. Back to Paul. Yes, that goes in. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
And Paul takes pride in scoring past the defense. He's used to getting roughed up a little bit. Sometimes he causes most of that, though, Kevin. True grit from the little man.
For 3, and Turner the bucket on the assist from Mahinmi. Turner's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers. Paul against Hill. The shot by Paul, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Hill finds Stevenson. It's back to Hill. Inside and stolen by Jordan. Passes to Redick. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Redick's got 8 points.
It's just a master class when Chris Paul has the ball. Great at orchestrating the offense and right there finding his teammate.
From deep, Stevenson. Offensive rebound, Pacers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
The Pacers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And the first one at the line is good. Paul George, he's checked in for the Pacers. And Hibbert hits them both. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Redick passes to Griffin. Griffin draws the double. Looking for Redick. He gets it there. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. That's 10 points for J.J. Redick.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And that one's good by Stevenson.
You want your point guard to understand when to distribute. George Hill with a great job there.
And here is Paul. 6 points for him. Barnes outside. Griffin down low, defended by George. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Griffin.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Hill finds Turner. Hibbert with it. Pass to George. 3-pointer. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Like how Paul George right now is reading the defense like a Sunday paper, has a good feel as to when to fire from distance.
Paul passes to Jordan. Oh, Griffin in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Turner. Stevenson outside. The three from George. Jordan with the rebound. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Griffin. Kicks to Barnes. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Redick passes to Griffin. Here's Barnes. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Hibbert. And so George will bring it up for the Pacers. And the basket by Stevenson.
When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
And they double up Paul. Here's Jordan. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Indiana leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Hibbert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Pacers have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Hedo Turkoglu's checked in for the Clippers. Crawford comes in for Barnes. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Clippers trail by 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such a savvy guard, easily getting the foul call on those type of shots.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Paul. So he gets them both. Indiana leading by 3. Outside, George. Here's Hibbert. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Griffin's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now the dish to Paul. The pass to Redick. Paul finds Griffin. Shoots over Turner. They get the rebound. Turkoglu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good. He's off on the 2nd. Indiana leading. Turner with it. 7 points in the game.
That's an unselfish play. Evan Turner with eyes up and delivers.
And here are the Clippers now. Ball outside. He dishes it to Griffin. No good there. Excellent D there from George. Griffin with some nice D. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Indiana leading by 4. Outside Hill. Griffin on the double team. Here's Hibbert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
At the line for your Pacers, Roy Hibbert. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert. Here's Paul. He's got 8. Oh, Griffin in position, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, this could be one of those nights where Blake Griffin is just the most dangerous player on the floor.
Hill against Paul. Now here's Hibbert. Guarded closer, and it's in there. Turner's got the lead up to 6 now for Indiana.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Paul kicks to Redick. Turner comes with the double team. To the middle. Here's Crawford. And he uses the glass on the layup. Crawford's got 7 points.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Stevenson passes to George. And it's George finishing it off.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Hill against Paul. Passes it to Griffin. Looking for Redick. He gets it there. And Hibbert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last. There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Crawford outside. Pass to Griffin. Just 3 to shoot. And the layup falls. Griffin's got 10 points in just the second half.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it. Just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
And they double up Paul. Redick surveying the D, and the shot goes in. And that's 10 points for Chris Paul.
Now that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Turkoglu against George. Launches it. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
But one advantage you have with Blake Griffin playing that spot on the floor is that he can defend well both inside the post and step out and do the same on the perimeter.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. It's the Pacers. They're up by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. They've got Turkoglu. Collison is out there with J.J. Redick. And it's Crawford. And it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. They double-team Griffin. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Clippers now. Turkoglu dishes to Griffin. And good coming off the assist from Hedo Turkoglu. Griffin's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Los Angeles. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Outside, George. High, arcing shot. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. George has got 25 points in the game.
Well, it's nice to see Paul George make a read, be in the right position to collect that loose ball and do something with it.
Outside, Redick. Turkoglu up top. Just 5 to shoot. It's Crawford on the wing. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Indiana leading. Turner looking around. And there's the feed to Stevenson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Darren Collison.
Ryan Stevenson at the line for 2.
And the first one drops for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for Turkoglu. And it's Barnes in for Jamal Crawford. All free throws good from Lance Stevenson. And here is Los Angeles now. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Griffin finds Barnes. Jordan with it. George picks him up. Now Redick. Jordan the pass to Collison. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 18. Again, Los Angeles. Here's George. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. On the wing, Turner. Pass to Hibbert. Makes it off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 4.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Jordan kicks to Collison. Poked away. Redick passes to Collison. Turner with it. Picked up by Collison. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 6-point Indiana lead.
Well, not the leanest guy on the floor. Evan Turner's got that body style that he can go in, take contact like a spark plug, and still finish.
And here's Barnes for 3. The shot comes out, and Indiana will go the other way with it. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Turner inside. He's against Collison. And Turner with the basket on the assist from Stevenson.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Pacers making a change here. Hill's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Lobs it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass, and a rim rocker.
The pass to Turner. Dishes it to Stevenson. George against Griffin. Stolen by Collison. Now the Clippers moving it up. And the wide open shot from Redick. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
The quick release of J.J. Redick, expecting the pass, and the defense can't react to that kind of shot.
Here's Hibbert. George dishes to Hibbert, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Roy Hibbert at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Paul's checked in for the Clippers. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
It's Redick on the wing. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Jordan. Back to Redick. 5 to shoot. To tie it up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Redick's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. Ball against Hill. George finds Hibbert. Indiana moving the ball around. On the wing, Turner. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Ball outside. Passes it to Jordan. Over Hill. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Now, DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but, man, delivering in a big spot.
Here's Stevenson, and Jordan sends it back. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Feeds it to Redick. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 4 assists now tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. And it's Hibbert missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Jordan kicks to Redick. Turner comes with the double team. Here's Barnes. Count it. Good. And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 1:42 left in the fourth quarter. presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Ellis?
George passes to Hill. George against Griffin. To stop the run, and Jordan sends it back. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And here's Hill for 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Clippers leading by 6. Oh, Griffin in position. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Here's Turner. Here's Hibbert. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. To the inside. Kicks it out to Paul. Outside Jordan. Pass to Redick. Outside Griffin. Down low, here's Paul. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Paul's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. George against Griffin. Now, here's George. Defense is right there. He feeds it to Hibbert. Griffin with the steal. Here's Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Turner.
At the line for the Clippers, Matt Barnes. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Good on the second free throw.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now. And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Indiana moving the ball around. To end the drought. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Hill's smart about taking quality shots. He can play either forward position. It's a nice bit of versatility for a coaching staff.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. Both free throws good from Hill. And here are the Clippers now. Now here's Griffin. And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long, everyone.